So, as you can probably tell or hear, I am now sick. My son spread it through the house. Um, he's feeling a lot better now. But I think it was, so the day before I got sick, my husband's grandmother called and she did not sound good at all. She sounded really bad and she said she had a really bad sore throat. And we're like, oh gosh, now she's got it. So the next day, guess what? I woke up not sounding great and I also had a bad sore throat. That day, it actually hit me like in the evening. It hit me pretty good. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm still going to go to work. We'll see how this goes. I get to work and I'm having chills. Like, I cannot warm up for anything. I'm sitting on my hands. I'm rubbing my hands together. Like, my whole body has, like, chills. Like, even my scalp has chills. So, I go to the boss's secretary and I was like, hey, listen, I got to go home. I have my son's cold. I have chills and I cannot warm up. I've been trying for the last few hours and I cannot. So I leave work early. I come home. I try to get some sleep, but because the congestion is so bad with the mucus, it's making it very hard, like, to kind of breathe. So I didn't get to sleep much when I got home. So then my husband comes home and he's like, you okay? And I was like, no. I was like, I wasn't really able to sleep. So, and like, I'm blowing my nose all the time. Right? So then everything was, the chills kind of come and go kind of thing. Like, I kind of got rid of them. And then by like that night, they were back again. And I'm talking about like I was in thick leggings. I was in a t-shirt. I was wrapped up in a fleece throw blanket. And I still could not get warm. And we had the heater going. Like the space heater going in the bedroom along with the humidifier. And I still couldn't get warm. So about midnight last night, I went ahead, put in time off. And I was like, I can't get warm. I can't, like, this is bad. Okay, so fast forward to this morning, I get my son, I get up, get him ready for daycare, get his stuff packed, and my husband takes him to daycare. I'm looking at work emails, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking at work emails because I'm already up and everything else. I was able to kind of sleep during the night a little bit, but again, the congestion kind of made it hard, and I had to take care of my son, too, every time he'd wake up. So after all that, it's probably like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to try to go back to bed. Now I have hot flashes where I cannot cool down enough. So 1 minute it goes from not being able to get warm to not being able to get cool. So now I'm like, and again, the clothing's still the same, and the heater's off this time. The heater's off. It's off. And I want to say the high right now is probably in the mid-60s, low 60s right now. I'm sitting outside while the dog uses the bathroom, and I'm still, like, yeah. I'm still hot. Yeah. Like, I'm still, like, sweating and burning up. But I have to go back to work tomorrow, so that's a non-negotiable. I have stuff I have to get done. So I'm like, well, I guess we're just going to crack doors and windows tomorrow if I'm feeling like this. Like, if I have this, like, if I'm this hot. And I'm going to take my Christmas blanket to work. If I get too cold, I can just try to wrap myself. But I don't think the cold flashes, I think they're gone. I think it's now we're in the hot flashes. Or I don't even know if that's what you'd call them, but, it's like constantly hot now. So, but I have to get stuff done before Christmas gets here, so I have to go back to work. So yeah, I'm not a full-time author. I wish I were, but I'm not there yet. So, yes, I have a full-time job. That's demanding. I love it, but it's demanding. It's very demanding. So, that's my thing right now, is to try to get through this. But luckily, my son is over it. He's better. He was having like really bad like snot nose, where you'd have to dab it like all the time because the snot was just coming out. He's actually cleared up now. And I'm coughing now too. So he's doing a lot better. He doesn't have any like snot or anything. I think he had a clear nose this morning, like first time in like 5 days. 5 or 6 days. Because he started showing this about like, I think it was Thursday or Friday, he started showing that he was sick. And he had his first clean nose this morning where it's no snot, no boogers, nothing. We had to clean. So he's definitely getting better, but the rest of us are getting it. Now my husband's coughing. My husband's got congestion. So we're like, we got to get over this by Christmas. Like, we got plans, you know what I'm saying? So, but, yep, at least my son's not sick anymore. So there's always that. It's funny, I remember, like, people would tell you, oh, yeah, when the kids are sick, it goes through the whole house. And I'm kind of like, well, okay, I didn't really think much of it at the time. But I always catch a cold this time of year anyway, so it wasn't really a shock. What's kind of shocking is that, like, everybody that's, like, come over to the house is now getting it. So, yes, when they get sick, it goes through the whole entire house. Yeah. I will definitely say that much. Yeah. But let's hope that everyone has a great Christmas. I'm hoping that nobody gets sick during it. I know one year I was sick with a cold during it. It was absolutely miserable. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to do anything. But last year I got out of being sick around Christmas. I don't know if it's because I was pregnant around Christmas and something was going on and it stopped me from getting sick. Usually around this time of year, I get a cold. But last year I didn't get one. Yeah. And I even went to like cold weather. I even went to DC right after Christmas, and I think it was like the lows of like the 20s, and I still didn't get sick. So again, I don't know, I guess there was something about being pregnant that stopped me from getting sick. I don't know. But now I'm back to my usual yearly tradition of getting sick around Christmas. This year thanks to my son. But hey, it's part of being a mom, right? But I wish you guys a Merry Christmas, and yeah, stay well and stay safe.